Adam from Paintbox here, and in this episode, I'm going to be taking you through getting set up with an interior painting estimate. All right, let's navigate to Settings, Estimate, and create a new template. From here, we're going to select Interior Painting, and here we're going to choose how we want our production rates to be calculated. We can use the hourly rate, or we can use the Paintbox default rates, which roughly $100 per hour. Now let's choose hourly rate and define our hourly rate. Here we have an example loosely based on my structure of my business. I was a project manager, wanted to make about $50 per hour. I'd have 2 to 3 employees on the job at any given time, roughly $30 per hour average, and operational costs between 20 and 30%. Now, if you're a solo painter and say you want to make $50 an hour, you're going to go ahead and add the operational costs on top of that. So say 30% gives you $65 per hour. Now, this is going to be different depending on what area you're in or what target market you are in. So if you're doing economical work or high-end work, you can always adjust this to fit. Now, let's build the template. You can name this template, and let's take a look at the production rates. Square foot is going to be wall square footage, and this is going to be calculated for you automatically when you are creating estimates, and we'll get into that later. Ceiling per square foot, trim per linear foot. Then we get into some of our percentage-based values and our count-based values. So percentage-based values are going to increase the overall cost for square footage. So if you watch the exterior template video, you will already have gone through this concept, and basically you want your production rate for the wall square footage, ceiling square footage, and trim square footage to be if you are painting a room in great shape, minimal prep work. And when I say minimal prep work, we're talking about just masking for covering up any objects or anything like that. Now, getting into condition, I like to use condition on a 1 to 10 scale, and this will make more sense when you're actually putting together an estimate. So if 10% of the walls need to be prepped in some sort of way, say you need to sand them down or something like that to give you a unified coat, you're going to increase this by 10% or 1. If the entire surface needs to be cleaned and prepped, you might use the condition of 10 or 100%. That's going to double the amount that you're going to charge per square foot. So this cost would then be $1.35, making your templates dynamic. Now, below we have a couple other given values: doors, windows, window sash, and feature. Just to break these down a little bit further, to paint one door, if it's one side or 2, that's up to you. To paint around a window would cost X amount, and to paint a window sash would cost X amount. And feature, I like to use this as something additional that takes more time or labor to paint or paint around, such as a toilet, built-in shelf, or any other unit that you find in a given room. Now, pretty easy. You can also add any additional rates that you want. So if you want to add per door, per side, or anything you want here. Maybe you want to do an accent wall and it costs X amount of dollars. Now's the time to add that. You can always edit these later on as well too. Now, let's go ahead and save that. And just as before, to access this, you can go to Create Estimate, and you will see your interior painting estimate right there. Thanks for watching, and take a look at some of the videos on creating estimates, interior and exterior, to see how these templates are applied and how easy they are to use. Thanks for watching. My name's Adam. Catch you next time.